cover page, the volume cover, not volume, the magazine cover page. The conclusion to the Jin Jiao combined armies arc. A dream in sight, and comrades by his side. The Hisshin unit led by Rishin sets forth. Rishin! Not Lishin, Rishin! Chapter 642, First Class Exemplary Reward. Sure, a lot of them. Yeah, been half a day already, and there is still no end in sight. Those guys must be from Saniki. They did say the early bird gets the worm, and the earlier the better in the case. I sort of wanted to do it too. Dad, are we there yet? Shush, we still got ages to go. Are you okay, Grandpa? Can't take any more. Maybe we should have stayed at the village after all. Don't be stupid. Just moving there alone will save us from paying taxes for a whole year, not to mention all the work available. The only way left is forward to our new home. A great trekking. 5 months had passed since the fall of Gyo. After securing their hold on the triangular path of land that lay between Retsubi, Ryogo, and Gyo, Shin wasted no time at all before migrating its citizens to the new territory. Can't walk anymore. Come on. Okay, so they're all bouncing. So hungry, still not there yet. How far have we come, honey? We haven't even reached Retsubi yet. Are we going to take Gyo's place? Are we going to that Gyo place? Not sure. They'll split us up once we get to Retsubi. Will this really work out? They've promised to provide us with food and housing. So many soldiers are. There were those who came of their own volition, tempted by the extremely generous benefits offered. Others were forced to relocate, not just by themselves, but their entire villages with them. The scale of movement was so large that it made the previous Sanju Eastern country migration pale in comparison. Traveling in tandem with them was a non-stop stream of armed soldiers who had been dispatched to guard the civilians. To the commonness of Shin, this mass migration that took them past the reaches of Retsubi was a journey into unknown lands. Beautiful. That's actually beautiful said. That page is actually beautiful. All of them migrating. That's actually a pretty awesome page. Kanju, Moki! We've not seen, well, we've seen Moki recently, but like Moki has not really had anything to say or anything to do at all recently, so it's cool that he's actually still there. It's been too long since he first set out, I believe. Both of us have been keeping busy, so it's been hard to keep up, yeah. Although I spent some time relaxing after the journey home. Were you summoned by Sensei? Yeah, he wanted to talk about something, so I came quickly. Is it concerning a battle at Chukai Plains? Yeah, just to clarify some discrepancy in some other people's reports. This will be the third time. Proper debriefing after war is always important. I've been helping him out every now and then too, but there's still a lot on both of our plates to deal with. About your Grams, wait, no, I mean Adjutant Kosen of the Gyokoho. Moten said he raised the two of you like you were his own children, but at Chukai Plains, Hoken slashed him down. Yes, I heard from my brother. I thought it to have been at Hoken's hands, who in turn would go on to be defeated by Shin of the Hisshin unit. My brother told me all the details, how it was such a taxing duel that it brought Shin to the brink of death, eh? Brink of death, eh? He would have liked to avenge Grams, but understands it would have been difficult at the time. In fact, he told me he was grateful to Shin, who carried it out in his stead. But it wasn't just Grams who fell in that war. So many gone. The Hisshin had also lost many brothers in arms, yeah. We started off with so many comrades, but not all were fortunate enough to return, which is why we can't afford to stop. We have to keep moving forward. Exactly. I like those two. I like those two relationships. I truly do. Then allow me to educate you on the current situation beyond the Retsubi. Oh, even brought a map. I'd have expected nothing less. You did say you wanted to meet up just to talk about this. Fufu, it's a bit sad, isn't it? Haha, I'm kidding. Behold, the updated map. Well, let's have a look at the updated map. Let's read first and have a look at the map. Behold, the updated map of Shin, complete with our newest territory. Wait a sec. Did Wei take back everything up to Sadra? To's army had to leave their position to attack Retsubi after all. Wei's Gohome was quick to seize the chance. Thanks to To quickly returning after securing Retsubi, they were able to halt them at Sanju. Well, can't be helped, I guess. And we earned much more than we lost. That Gyo Ryuyoi land we've established a suit indeed. At any rate, our first priority now is to move more of our people over and to saturate the lands with Shin citizens. Let's have a look. Zhao Kantan, Wei Han Chu. Okay. My lips are very dry. But isn't the whole area past Retsubi still pretty unstable? Is it really okay to rush so many over now? It is. Far better to send over people now to stabilize the region first. In fact, Rishi has even been dispatched to the Okay. Rishi, the master of law, is off. He was previously experienced with Sanjo, so our recent reports from the area have all been about how efficient his operation has been. Perfect. And then the only real thing to fear is the Zhao army. New land means the establishment of new borders. They have better knowledge of those lands than us, so there are plenty of weak points for them to exploit. Right, and so another map shot. Kantan, Yontanwa, Ryoyoi, Osen, Kanki, Gyo, yep. General Osen has deployed his forces specifically with the possibility of a Zhao counterattack in mind. Okay. And the situation on the front, not too bad actually. The reason being, even now, Ribaku still remains in a lock and key in Kantan cellar. There's a king is about to die, that's all I'm gonna say. A king is about to die. And it's not AC. And it's not AC. Sensei told me of that earlier, but he's still in there. Were there rumors of a death penalty? No, that won't happen. His supporters have made enough of a ruckus to just barely prevent her. So what do you think of his situation right now, Kaiyuten? It's only been 5 that's what I mean, only. That's been a long time, Skip. It's only been 5 months since that big campaign. But in another way, you could say also, it's already been 5 months. The whole migration thing going on is kind of worrying, but as a strategist of the army, it's completely different. With Ribaku missing from Zhao's helm, there is no better time to attack than the present. Sensei and I are of the same mind. Sensei has already started thinking of plans for such an invasion. Nice. Then does that mean we're finally going after their capital? Well, I say that, but it's still the early status where he's sorting through intel. We're really swamped right now after all, so don't get your hopes up too soon, Kaiyuten. Alright. There are still few things that need to happen first. For example, a certain ceremony. Ceremony. The one that kept being pushed back and back again. The awards ceremony. And you see just like gong. There's the waiting room. Please feel free to get changed here. Change of clothes. Ain't got any. I like these, okay? They're like this peasant brat. This peasant brat. Whew. Look at all those people. Rishin. Rishin. I have to get used to that. Rishin. I have to get used to that. Oh, it's Yusei. I still can't get used to that name. Saya. Please hurry. There is still work to be done. I see. You're still your usual self. Look at them fancy threads on you. Really got that king vibe going. Saya, please. The Chancellor's going to hit us. Shin. Today, it's finally happening. My boy is gonna make it. We've come this far. My boy is gonna make it. I'm not going to cry. I'm gonna be strong. My boy is gonna make it. Today it's finally happening. I will see you in the Great Hall. Yes, this way, sire. Phew. Ace. Osen. Given how unwise it would be for all 3 commanders to leave their post at the same time, only Commander Osen would return to receive his first-class award of Supreme Exemplary Service. Oh my, that's the title. Thank you. Yotanua and Kanki would also receive Supreme Exemplary Awards of near equal value. Bajio and Maron were sent back to receive the awards on their behalf. Kukuku. I said I'd head back right away, but not before 10 days of freedom first, and then... Ohan of the Kyoko Moten of the Kuka and Rishin of the Hishin unit come forward. All of them in fancy clothing. All of damn it. All of them in fancy clothing, and there is Shin. Rishin. Just go in there like, hello. I like my clothing. Hello. Promote us to general. All of you 3, step forward. There were several members of the Hishin unit who were allowed to enter Kanji's innermost region, where they stood waiting with bated breath. Their eyes all focused on a series of intermediaries that ended with Kaio 10 outside the hall. Despite being a 5 5,000-man commander Moten of the Gakuka was able to take command of 20,000 and save the left wing from the brink of annihilation. He would then go on to fight equally against the Zhao army of more than 30,000 led by Zhao's general Kisui. Their accomplishment may not be flashy, but there's no doubt that the effort of Moten on the left wing were one of the keys to the victory at Shukai Plains. Thus, it is my pleasure to announce that he shall receive a first-class award of exemplary service. Did you hear that, Krabs? Moving on. Also a 5,000-man commander, Ohon and his Gyoko unit were able to tear white smashes through enemy lines as being cut off from his allies. And when Aku, commander of the right wing, was taken out of commission, he will... I mean he was able to take command of our men. Oh, you're twisting the detail. You're twisting the facts right there. Shit must be. But I'll let him have it. He was able to take... they better read off Shin's accomplishments in grand detail. And then Ako. When Ako, commander of the right wing, was taken out of commission, he was able to take command of our men. Not only that, he personally slew Gyeon, considered to be one of the strongest of Zhao's commanders. It is also my pleasure to announce that he shall receive a first-class reward of exemplary service. We don't... Everyone's happy. Osen's face like... Osen, oh yeah, are you just like... Bro, if I was there, I'd be one of those people. I'd be one of those people in the back. I'm like, yeah! Yeah! Oh, that's not even... He's not even my boy. He's not even a Rish. He's not even a Rish. He's just Ochon. He's just Moten. He's not a Rish. Alright? He's not even my boy. My boy. My boy. My boy. My boy. And last but certainly not least, Rishin. Rishin. Not Shin. Rishin. Rishin of the Hishin unit. As 5,000-man commander, his efforts on the right wing were no less than the Gyokuho's by any measure. These two were the... Is all you're going to say his efforts were no less than the other units? Come on, where's the hype? Hype him up, bruv. As 5,000-man commanders, his effort on the right wing were no less than the Gyokuho's by any measure. These two were the anchors that held the steady... Alright, no, they're just talking about the right wing. That held us steady in the storm. This man would put to rest Gakwe, one of Zhao's most twisted, who has haunted us since Kokyo hit. Chogaryu, a peer to Gyeon, was also brought down by him. And that's not all. As his crowning achievement, tears are coming. Hey, bro, don't you dare start. Yo, don't you dare start crying, because everyone's gonna make me cry, bro. You're gonna make me cry. Oh, nah. The abominable Hoken. The abominable Hoken. One of the three great heavens of Zhao. Hated foe of Shin, who slew Oki. Kyo, and even the esteemed General Kyo of the past has once and for all, by none other than this man, been slain. Hence, let all who stand here today witness that from this moment on, these three youngsters are hereby made. Can you tell us, giving out the signal? They're all giving out the signal. They're all giving out the signal. Generals. Generals. Oh. He's made it. 642 chapters. And he's made it. He's made it. 642 chapters. And he has made it. Rishin of the Hishin unit has made it. He's become a general. Rishin of the Hishin unit has made it and become a general. Boy has made it. He's made it. My boy has made it. General. He's made it. 642 chapters. And he's made it. He's finally made it. The kid has become a general. The tiny little slave boy has become a general. Through his own through his own methods, his own actions, the kid has made it. Started from the bottom, now we're here. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, Shin, Rishin, of the Hishin unit. You just see the entire Hishin unit crying, tears in the eyes, happy for their boy, happy for the little slave boy that now has made it this far in life. Kaioten crying Shin. Sir Honsama sub Shin dono. Bihei, he did, yeah, he did it. He finally sub General Shin. No. This is the birth of General Rishin. Bursting with emotion right now, Ohan? Not really, no. 642 chapters in the making. 642 chapters in the making. But here we are. But here we are. I mean, he was always going to become a general, so it's not a big surprise, but and his goal is still one step further. It's to become one of the great generals. But this. This is like watching my kid graduate. And I don't have a kid. But Shin is my son. He's my boy. I've watched him grow up. He's actually he might be older than me, but I've watched him grow up from that little squirt to this. Kingdom, thank you. Thank you, Kingdom. Thank you for giving me this. It took him a while to get here. 642 chapters. But he made it. The kid made it. The kid made it. The kid made it. 642 chapters. And he's here now. He's here now. Rishin. Not just Shin. Rishin. Of the He-Shin unit. Let me repeat that. Rishin. General. Of the He-Shin unit. Greatness. Hey everybody, if you like this video, please be sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And if you want to see more of these kind of videos, be sure to check out Patreon to get 1 week early access as well as full length. But until next time everybody, peace out and have a nice day.